This woman deleted her manager for sending her home, but the story is deeper.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. Don't have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when there's a lot going on. And then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right. But we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked. And I caught her a few times making a mistake. And she tried to hurry up and play it off. Nobody's perfect. It's God, it happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. So it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So all that animosity and that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me, I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing.
All right. Now, keep in mind, for context purposes, after she recorded this video, she went and rung the bell on the manager. This is literally, she gets in home, she gets online, says it has to stop, and she's going to return back and poke her manager up because she's a bully. All right. Let's let her continue before we get into the news story.
I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative she's saying about, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No, we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop talking to us like that. That is crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny.
I wonder what she got sent home early for. Was it like bad attitude, or, like if someone's a distraction at work, you're like, oh, you got to bounce. You hindering productivity, especially if the manager, quote unquote, is spewing negativity, and it might be getting under her skin a little bit.
Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny. It's not fair. It isn't funny at all. So, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all. It ain't. Then one day she coming in there talking about some, I broke my door in half and I had to pull my gun out on my kids and this and that. Well, telling us that, like, the you telling us you pulled a gun out on your kids for? You sound like a psychopath. That's what I wanted to tell her. She was talking about some, she blacked out. I'm like, yeah, you must have had blacked out if you pulled the gun out on your kids. Like, I'm like, what the you telling me this for? Like, she think she's like trying to make it seem like that she big dog or some Give a about you telling me about you pulling the gun on a kid. I don't that doesn't scare me. You know what I mean? That doesn't scare me. If she thought she was trying to intimidate me, that didn't intimidate me at all. I don't give a about her telling me about what the she did. Maybe that's why they always fighting her, to defend themselves. They probably felt like their life was threatened.
Well, I really want to know why she went back in there and bodied her up. But Riz, you're right. Being a manager at McDonald's, probably in this neighborhood, got to be tough. There are some nicer neighborhoods that got McDonald's where this type of element is not present.
The out of here with that.
So after she made this video, she actually went to the manager and stabbed her up. And that's
and more breaking news this morning. Violence breaks out at a local McDonald's where police say an argument between co-workers led to one of them being stabbed to death.
Fox News' Camille Mary, she just got an update from East Point Police a short time ago. Camille joins us live now. Camille, what have you learned?
Yeah, this is an absolutely horrific story. We just got briefed from East Point Police, and then we headed down here, which is about a mile down the road here at the 9 Mile McDonald's. So I want you to take a look at some video. We're going to talk about what happened. So let's rewind the clock back to about 8 o'clock. Actually, prior to that, there was a dispute. Police say there was a dispute between two employees. One employee leaves, a verbal altercation. One employee leaves, comes back.
Verbal altercation. You get into a verbal altercation with your manager, you going home. That's just what it is. So she got sent home. Now we know for verbal altercation.
And then this is according to police, proceeds to stab that employee, that fellow employee that they had a dispute with in the area of the drive-through inside where the employees work. Well, then this is where things take a twist. A customer in the car going through the drive-through sees this, witnesses this. He takes a gun, this according to police, shoots it up in the air, and then realizes exactly what's happening, trying to stop this stabbing from happening. And then he actually chases the suspect, runs away, and then he chases that suspect, holds that suspect at gunpoint until police get there. Now,
what I don't know is why didn't any of the workers intervene to stop their manager from getting stabbed to death? That is, y'all, literally, McDonald's is not like just 2 or 3 employees. You got a gang of people that easily probably could have overpowered her with her knife, but you're probably risking getting stabbed yourself. But I don't know if I could just sit back there and watch somebody just stab a person. I don't know.
we did talk to some witnesses, and we're going to hear from them in a minute, but I do want to report that we have confirmed from police that the victim...
Bro, this is probably the car of the person who saw her getting stabbed up and pulled out a blicky. If you see someone driving a truck like this, there's a 99% chance there's a gun in it. It probably has "Don't tread on me" on the bumper sticker.
Is deceased, a woman in her 30s, and the suspect is in custody, a 26-year-old woman. But let's listen to what that one witness had to say.
She left for 5 minutes. She came back with a mask on her face, and the only thing I seen was her hands. That's how I knew it was her. And she started stabbing her, and I ran for help, and basically asking everybody, like, help or whatever. I tried to stop her. It was no stopping her. She stabbed her everywhere.
Bro, y'all couldn't have tackled her. Y'all couldn't have kicked her off while she was, going O.J. Simpson on the manager. Like, Jesus Christ.
Absolutely horrible story. Now, police are crediting that customer who was in the drive-thru. He had a CPL. He was registered, could carry a gun legally. They said if it wasn't for him, if he wouldn't have shot that warning shot and gotten out of his car and ran after the suspect, police believe that the suspect would still be out there right now. So just a horrible set of circumstances. Of course, we're going to stay on top of this and bring you the latest information as soon as we get it.
This generation just has no coping mechanisms. Now, this woman is severely mentally messed up.
Now, she's accused of plotting.
But they actually have her at her arraignment.
The murder of her manager at a McDonald's in East Point, and now she's being held on a bond set at $25 million. The
26-year-old East Point
Right, you could have set that joint at $25,000 and she wasn't getting out.
woman faced a judge today as the family of the victim, Jennifer Harris, comes to grips with the tragic end to her life. Harris was stabbed to death Thursday morning at the McDonald's at 9 Mile and Schroeder in East Point.
7 News Detroit reporter Ruda Olsenida was inside the courtroom today when the suspect was formally charged with first-degree premeditated murder, and we learned of her violent past.
New details coming out in court on Friday about the gruesome and what prosecutors say was a calculated way to take the life of a mother of 6 and hardworking employee here at McDonald's.
It's premeditated murder because she left and came back. That's where you get the premeditated murder from. Let's continue.
The suspect pleading not guilty to a multitude of charges, including first-degree murder.
She stabbed the victim multiple times, up to possibly as many as 15 times, eventually causing her death.
Prosecution laying out the gruesome details.
15 times. Now, you see her daughter out there crying. I mean, she's a single mom of 6.
Details of how 39-year-old Jennifer Jamma Harris lost her life at her place of work at the East Point McDonald's near 9 Mile and Schroeder Thursday morning. The suspect accused of her murder, 26-year-old East Point resident Afeni Muhammad, appearing in court virtually pleading not guilty.
What? Well, she got to plead not guilty, but she better take a plea deal. Now, Michigan, I looked up, they don't have the death penalty. So I'm a life for a life type of guy. You kill a person, I 100% believe you deserve to die.
Her attorney arguing that Muhammad has had a difficult past.
She was in an extremely abusive relationship that was not only mental but physical.
Detectives say Thursday morning Muhammad was sent.
And here is that relationship right here. Like,
I'm just sitting at this park right now. I wanted I had to talk to my neighbor Wayne again and like clear up everything with him, because how I said how like he always like he's always like he always like look at me a certain way or something, and I told him that like I don't want to have sex. I told him that. So it's like, you know, sometimes he would give me something to eat or something if I didn't make anyone off Instacart. I get that, but I told him like I don't want him thinking that that I owe him that just because he do that for me. Sometimes I want him to think that I owe him sex. So now, like, after I told him that, it's like he's been crying and crying and telling me he think I use him, dismissing everything that I do for him and did for him, dismissing the fact that he had this condition that he'd been going through for a long time and nobody can help him but me. I helped him get through it, and I cook, and you know, I don't have a lot of money, but I still make money at work. But
she about to snap.
I don't have a car right now. I'm still working to get in a car, and he feels like I owe him sex, and now he's mad and crying and trying to make me feel guilty. I need to just.
He about to pop up on her.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. But I should have known. I'm playing my peaceful music so I don't have to listen to you.
I mean, this is someone who definitely has like some mental issues, but that's still no excuse for her ringing a bell on her manager.
You're doing this and you're interrupting my music call on my phone. Please leave me alone. You told me you never ignore me. Stop fucking with me!
I can't believe this is all on the internet.
Stop! I really talked to myself. I don't want to have sex with you. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, the six kids do have a dad. I just don't think the dad is in the life.
Sent home from work early. Before leaving, she told her manager and the victim that she'll be back.
When Muhammad returned to stab Harris, she entered the back entrance with a hooded mask over her face in an attempt to conceal her identity and attempted to flee the scene after the stabbing, but was stopped by an armed customer.
East Point police tell me in their investigation they also considered the suspect's social media posts where she is seen waving around a knife in one Instagram video and discussing being sent home early by Jennifer Harris in previous incidents.
But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that.
Due to the suspect having a record in Virginia for a similar crime involving another knife, the judge set her bond at $25 million cash or surety.
Due to the severity of the charges and the habitual offender status, it makes the defendant a high risk for flight.
If convicted,
Bruh, she is not a flight risk at all. I mean, it is what it is, man. RIP to the manager. Hey, when you got crazy people working for you, you gotta treat them with kid gloves, man.
Muhammad could be spending the rest of her life behind bars. She's due back in court July 23rd for a probable cause conference. Meanwhile, I reached out to McDonald's representatives who tell me that this location where the crime occurred will reopen to the public on Saturday.
Lock her up, throw away the key, put her under the jail. I don't care. I don't deny her mental insanity plea. Put her in the clink with all the other killers. But that's my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments section. I'll see you next video. Peace.